Guys, today I'm going to do the second video in my April wrap up, and that is my April wrap up on the books that I've read during the month of April. I read a total of 6 books during this month, so all in all a really good month for me. And I've also read some cracker books, some good books. I've read some really good books. One of the first books that I read was The Rain by Virginia Bacon. This is set in England, and it's about a young girl called Ruby, whose basically friends and family are all killed because the rain can kill you. Even one drop of the rain can kill, and there's some bacteria in the rain, so even if you get one drop on you, you're going to die a real horrible death. And it follows her story and her survival. One thing I would say about this book, which really did bug me, is the fact that I really didn't like the main character, Ruby. I found her really annoying. I found her really to be quite full of herself, and the way she treated other characters in the book just really grated on me. And for me, that made this book a 4-star read. It would have been a 5-star, but for the main character being so effing annoying. I believe there's another book in the series. Second book's called The Storm. I think it's only 2 books, and from the reviews that I've seen on Goodreads, it sounds like you do really get to like Ruby, which something that I want, because she's the main protagonist in the story, and I did want to like it, but I would highly recommend it. Next book that I read during the month of April was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I've had this for a long time. I finally decided to jump on the bandwagon and to see what all the fuss was about, because people highly, recommend it. People seem to love it. It follows the story of Hazel, who's got cancer, and she goes basically to a sort of help group for cancer survivors, and she meets Augustus, and this is basically the story of them two and the love that they have with each other. I did find it a bit too much insta love, to be honest with you. I found it a bit too slushy in places, and things were happening a bit too fast for me. If you've read it, you'll know about the big thing that happens in it. Yes, it did make me cry. I've said before, I don't cry in a lot of books. This did, for about 2 minutes. That was it. For the way people gush about it and how much it made them cry, I thought, I'd cry. I would have cried a bit more, but it didn't really move me as much as I thought it would. A 4-star book for me. Liked it, didn't love it, but yeah, I would highly recommend it. I also read Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson this month. I was going to keep this until the summer, but on Goodreads I found a group that was actually doing a read along for the book, so I decided to join in and give it a go, because I've never participated in a read along before, and it was great sharing my thoughts on this book and to see what other people thought as well. It follows the story of Emily, whose best friend Sloane basically leaves without any warning, and leaves Emily a list of things to basically achieve during the summer months. At first, I did not like Emily at all. I found her to be so weak. I found that she was irritating, and even when other people were being so nice to her, it just took her a long time to be able to open up and feel secure with them, which I don't know whether it's because of my age, and I'm not anywhere near the character's age. That really did, for some reason, seem to really irritate me, which I shared on the read along on Goodreads, and a lot of people did say that they were too understood what I was saying, which was good, because it was sort of like I was thinking, am I the only person in the world that's irritated by this girl. However, as the book goes on, I began to really like Emily. Her character development, the way her character changes in this book is fantastic. How, you know, much more mature she gets, how much happier she gets, how her life changes, how she makes new friends, how much more confident she grows because of this list, because of her new friends, because she hasn't got Sloane in her life. Just made me smile. And you know, the love interest in it was just so adorable, and it was like you want them to get together, you know. You want it to be happy. You want it to be happy without Sloane, because it seems that, you know, Sloane throughout the time that she's known her has always been the one that has led Emily, even though, you know, it has been Emily that's led a leader. But a really enjoyable book, really cute, a 5-star book. If you haven't picked it up, guys, then definitely give it a go. Obviously, this is a new day of me filming part of this video, guys. The next book that I read during the month of April was Ketchup Cloud by Annabel Pitcher. It's about a young girl called Zoe who starts writing to a inmate on death row because she too has a terrible secret that she wants to share with him. There's a love triangle in this, which I thought was really adorable. It's a real sweet book. I think I gave it 4 out of 5, 3 or 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Really, really enjoyed it. The book I read was a book that I actually reviewed for NetGalley, and that was Whispers in the Dark by Chase J. Jackson. This was a story about a young man who goes to teach in a prestigious school, and when he's there he discovers things are all what they seem. Gave this 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Real fast read, read it in one sitting, because I always seem to read books on my Kindle a lot faster than I do read physical books. But I did really enjoy it. I have done a review on it, so if you want to check that out, you can go and check out my blog. Last book that I read during the month of April was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I got this quite a while back. I got this on my Kindle. Cost me about 99p. I've had it for such a long time. Was in the mood for a cute contemporary, a cute love story, and that's exactly what I got. Gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Thought it was so sweet, so adorable. The setting, the storyline, everything about it was gorgeous. I've gone out and bought the second 2 books by Stephanie Perkins, which I'll be showing in a book haul shortly. So all in all, guys, I had a very good read month during the month of April, and I can't wait to get started on May. As usual, I shall love you and leave you, and I shall see you all soon. Bye!